Hello, my name is Gary Cruikshank. I'm head coach of Surfing Australia's High Performance Centre. This is a small introduction of a program that we use at the centre called Silicon Coach. What this program allows us to do here at the centre, we are able to receive footage of an athlete from overseas or take footage of an athlete at a camp that we run and able to process it through the program and to point out technique faults of the surfer. How we do this is we make up a presentation of the surfer, and as we get into the program, what the footage does, it allows us to sync it up to a model surfer where it split screens, and we're able to show the surfer the exact problems in their manoeuvre. Here we have a small clip of a young surfer from Australia coming up to do a backhand re-entry, and we can see as she's come up to do the re-entry, she hasn't done a major arm throw, thus not pulling the head down to the back of the board, and she doesn't bend the knee through the top of the turn. As we step on to the model clip, we can show the model surfer doing a nice high arm throw to bring the board up onto the foam or to the lip of the wave, putting the head back near the back foot, able to push through and keep the knee bent, thus going into a full backhand 360 reverse. So this shows the surfer what the model is doing correctly. We are able to point out areas by a yellow line to see the problems. So as the manoeuvre synchronizes together, we're able to see the biomechanics of the turn, and we can see where the athlete is not quite getting the technique right. And you can see here with the model surfer with the high arm throw and the athlete that's training, you can see the technique fault through the bottom turn, and then also through the top turn, head not being low enough and the front knee extending instead of compressing up to the chest, thus allowing the board to maneuver or pivot on the widest point of the board. It's not always the bottom curve that makes the board turn, it's the pushing out with the back foot and the bending of the front knee to let the board axis on its widest point on the outline. And with this program, we're able to show them exactly where they are going wrong. I'll just click on to one more and you'll be able to see exactly how I work through the program with the footage that I receive. I'm able to synchronize the turn up to the model surfer. Thus, when playing, they synchronize together and we can really see what the problems of the training athlete's technique is. I'll just step straight onto the split screen, and you can see the differences between the biomechanics. We have not enough bend in the body. We don't have this arm reaching high to come up the face of the wave, and then when we get to the top, she's looking at the board where we have the model surfer looking at where he's landing the manoeuvre. You can see as the girl goes through the turn, she doesn't turn the head at all, and the rotation of the shoulders stop, thus burying the rail of the board and not making the turn. And that's what enables the coaches here at the High Performance Centre to point out technique problems in the surfer's technique makeup. With the program, you can really point out the areas where he's not quite just getting it right. Not a bad turn, bit of a wobble, But then after showing him better technique in small waves, he was able to get a better turn done later at the camp. And again, it's all on what you're doing with your body at a certain time. And you can see this is a great little turn, but the training athlete wants a little bit better, as does everybody. So with this program, we can go straight to the split screen and show the training athlete where the difference in the technique lie. Here you can see the model has a very high arm throw to get the head low in the top turn, and the training athlete hasn't, thus completing a small turn but not as critical as the model surfer. So if we can get the training athlete to do more of a high arm throw coming off the bottom turn and lowering and leaning into the turn more, and maybe look back into the pocket, the board will drive to where the athlete is looking. Okay, and that is the luxury with this program. It shows biomechanics in surfing, and it enables us to teach all different levels the value of having good technique when we surf. So here at the High Performance Centre, we can receive video of the athlete from overseas, and we can put it through the program and point out the technique faults in their surfing. And I guarantee that after watching the Silicon Coach disc a few times, the information that you need to do the turn better will imprint on the brain subliminally.